スマイル。
Can you hear me? It's time for stream. I almost I almost didn't make it. I got a little bit too occupied in a bit of a fight with some nasty villains, but I have made it, and I managed to make some coffee on my starting soon screen so I don't sound too worn out. And I'm super excited to get to spend some time with you all. Are we ready? Are we ready? Not me fixing something that went silly right at the last second. Wow! Hello! Hi, Capybadgers! Welcome to stream. It is I, your supercharged superheroine, here to cheer you up with some casual little yapping. Hee. Today, we don't have anything too crazy planned. I just wanted to spend some time with you guys, you know? We have a big stream week this week, so it's gonna be like normal. We have a bunch of stuff planned. We're doing all of it at like earlier hours. This is our first full week of testing out the 1 p.m. time slot, 1 p.m. CDT time slot. See how our Westerners feel about that one. So yeah, this is kind of like our test week, and as you can tell, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm not 100% out of the woods yet. Your superhero isn't fully cold-free, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I can talk pretty good now, so I shouldn't sound too terrible. Yeah, you're a hamburger hero. It's like Hamburger Helper, but better. Would you be ashamed of me if I told you I really liked Hamburger Helper? Do you guys know what Hamburger Helper is? Am I barking up the wrong tree here? Does everyone here know what Hamburger Helper is? I can't. Where do I chat? Come on. Hold on. I popped the thing off. Now I can't see it. No! What? Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me find a photo. Hamburger Helper. Images. Yeah, this one, literally, the cheeseburger macaroni is as classic as it gets. Save image. Like. Wait, this, look at the carton. It's the funny man with the only 3 fingies. The funny dude that only has 3 fingies. This guy. So they're like stovetop pasta kits that typically like you would just pour ground beef into, and then you would mix it up and eat it. Yes, Hamburger Helper. It's comfort food. Yeah, it's comfort food. Yeah, this is like super American comfort food. Okay, does the thumb count as a finger? Real question. He has 3 fingers and 1 thumb. Does the thumb count as a finger? I don't know. It might. It might be a finger. Hot water? I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since I've made Hamburger Helper, to be honest with you. This is an old box, but they still sell it. It's an old box. This is what the box looked like, at least like when I was younger. But I know that you can still buy this in stores. Anatomically speaking, no, it's not a finger. Thank you, Darker Cry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, I mean, it's folded to hold the spoon. I wouldn't believe. I mean, it looks like I'm over here like bending my thumb backwards, going, "Is that what thumbs do? Is that what thumbs do? I don't actually know." I think so. I think that's what thumbs do. But yeah, Hamburger Helpers, yummy. If you haven't had it before, you should check out your grocery store, see if they have it. The double cheeseburger is like super classic, but there's a bunch of different ones. It's usually in the same aisle with like the rice-a-roni and all that. Yeah, in like the boxed pasta section. Sometimes they put it right next to Kraft mac and cheese. Super classic. You don't have it? Well, if you ever have the opportunity to try it, you should. And you're either going to go, "What is this trash?" or "I love this." Do they still use the gloved mascot? I actually don't know. I feel like a lot of like food companies aren't using the old mascots anymore, or they're like getting reimagined to look very different, or they're just getting completely like vetoed. I don't pay enough attention to food mascots though to be able to tell you. I tend to buy the food and eat the food and not really register what's on the box. I know like Toucan Sam got like changed up a bit. And there's a few other ones that got kind of changed up, but I can't, like, off the top of my head really hyper remember. Like, I know I made a mental connection about this somewhat recently. Oh, thank you for the follow. Also, I have no idea why that sound is doubling. I want you to know I rebuilt my OBS stuff from scratch, and it's still doing it with a fresh, complete swap-in. I'm assuming Twitch alerts, which is what I'm using for that, is a little busted. That's my best guess, is that Twitch alerts are just a little broken, because I cannot figure out for the life of me why it's doing that. I have done everything from the ground up, and it's still doing it. My biggest villain is still Scuff, and I don't know how to beat it, but you know, it's okay. So many mascots were lost in the last few years. Yeah, there's a lot of food product that just doesn't have a mascot anymore, and or if they do, they don't put it on the box work anymore. I remember I was talking with a friend, and she was talking about how, like, triangles are scary in, like, modern mascot designs, and so a lot of mascots that were very, like, sharp in the 90s had to get rounded out and kind of have, like, very circular shapes. And I thought she was wrong. I was like, you're crazy, there's no way. But I do know that you can see that all sharp edges have kind of been removed from Toucan Sam, and I kind of wonder if she's right, and it scares me a little. I'm like, man, are triangles really that scary? Triangles scary? Eh? Scuffman never defeats me. You see, we're just in an eternal battle, right? This is one of those, like, anime episodes where it's the same fight going on for, like, an entire arc. It's me and Scuff, right? This is, like, the arc of this season. You should be cheering me on. Triangle phobia. Triangle scary. Scuff is an immortal enemy. Every time you think you've beat this one, it comes back, just like Naraku and Inuyasha. Every time you think it's gone. No, there he is again. Yep. Always makes his way back. Don't know how he does it, but he does. Every single time. Yeah, I can blame Yomi for it. That's true. That's true. I can blame Yomi for it. Ooh! Speaking of Yomi. Speaking of Yomi. We're gonna have our first ever collab soon. You guys have been asking me for a collab for a while. And I'll tell you that Yomi is one of the amazing people that'll be joining me for this collab. There's a few others. And I will reveal as we get closer. I'm still waiting on one of them to send me PNGs so I can put together a waiting room for us. But get excited! Next week we're gonna have our first ever Common America collab! Yeah! Fitting the first collab is hero versus villain. It's not just Yomi, but yeah. I was really, I've had some time to be able to chat with Yomi behind the scenes, and she's been really lovely to talk to. So I knew that I wanted to have her for my first collab. I thought it'd be really cool, and I was really lucky that a time slot kind of worked out together. Common collab, yeah! Except, I wish the Common girls were here, but unfortunately, not yet. Not yet. Yeah. Are we gonna see the other Common Court members at some point? I wish I could say yes with confidence, but unfortunately I can't. Those are the kind of things that, like, in a perfect world, yes. But I'm not positive. I would like to believe yes. But there are other things that play into it, including their wantingness to stream that play into it. So yeah, fingers crossed, right? Manifesting. If we put positive energy into the universe, maybe it'll come back in the form of all the Common Girls streaming. We'll see. We can fight for that future, right? But unfortunately, I can't promise that. There are other elements at play that I do not have control over. But know that your Carly is fighting hard for all of you. Ooh, hold on. I need to blow my nose real quick. Hold on. I can't wait for this cold to be done. This one's really hanging on. Everyone's getting sick right now, too. I saw a bunch of people, even in chat today and in a few other chats, talking about being sick. It's really unfortunate. I guess it is that time of year, though. Everyone does kind of get sick at this time of year. Oh, no worries, Snapper. remember, yes, the VOD will be there for you. The VOD will be there for you. And I hope you also have a happy and blessed Thanksgiving. Is everyone excited for Thanksgiving? It's the 27th. I thought it was the 25th. Don't question me as to why. I totally had it marked to my calendar wrong. But Thanksgiving is coming up. I can't wait to eat my weight in turkey. Turkey. Yummy. I did not start the cold chain. No, I was just, you know, I was in Japan. I was in the future. So I got it slightly early because I was in the future, you know? You know? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I'm excited for Thanksgiving. I really like Thanksgiving because it's a really, I don't know, it's a good time to kind of sit back and think on the good things that happened over the year, right? Like, I feel like we do it for New Year's and for Thanksgiving, but I really like just the idea of being thankful for the good moments in your life and the good people in your life. And I like that we have holidays that we kind of like gear around that. You know what I mean? Because I think it's really important to take a step back and look at what's around you and acknowledge that it's not just your hard work that got here, but a bunch of other things and other people too. And it's nice to take moments to be thankful for that, or to remember those that used to be there that kept you going and supported you, you know? Maybe it's a super sentimental aspect of it. I know a lot of people just like the food. The food's great, don't get me wrong, but I really like the idea of having a moment to recognize those things, right? Life moves fast. Lightning fast, one might even say. And it's very easy to lose track of why things matter or the things that do matter at all because you're so focused on the next step. And I think holidays like this are perfect for you to slow down and look at everything that got you to where you are in your life right now and to be thankful for that, you know? Yeah. Now that does sometimes come along with some pain depending on like loss and whatnot, but I still think it's important to take a moment, you know? Important. Well, thank you for the follow. Yes, I have a Twitch. There was a few streams that we only did on YouTube, and I tend to only link the YouTube on Twitter because I don't know. I feel so weird putting both of them in the box for duo streaming. So I think like I'm more of a YouTube forward creator, but I do have both, so you can pick whichever platform you prefer to support me on. Well, thank you for the Capybadger membership. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. For 3 months. Thank you, subject. Thank you. You guys are gonna have a wallpaper soon. I was waiting on my YouTube paycheck to commission it. I had to wait till I got my YouTube paycheck to commission it. Funds got a little tight during the Japan trip, so I'm now, the YouTube check's supposed to come in like any day now. So once it comes in, I'm gonna put in the orders. That does mean that the art will probably take like a week or two to come back because I owe you guys the free one that you guys paid for with the YouTube super chats on the stream when I was headed to Japan. I'm still waiting for that one back. And then I need to get one for my Capybadgers for their membership one. So those are gonna be on the way as soon as I get my paycheck. Yeah. Think I saw it, not sure, can't download. There's always a link commented under it, but you have to be a member for it. That's a member poster. So if you aren't a member, you won't have access to the link. Oh, hold on, my nose is being silly again. Ah! Okay. Sorry about that. I figured something, Carly, for Common America and the Common Corpse. You can't spell common without amen. Your Vicky's and Sylvia's faiths were in there the whole time. Aw, I never noticed that. How precious. I never noticed that. Look at you. I've never been the best with wordplay. I feel like I'll say things and then I'll notice in post or I just won't notice at all. Did you find your figure over in Japan? I did not. I do know that there is supposed to be a Common America shelf at the Animate store, but there's so many Animate stores and I didn't know which one. So I did go to 2 different Animates and I didn't see the Common America shelf there. So either I got there right after the collaboration ended, or it's only at specific stores and I didn't see it. But I did go looking for it. I was gonna take some photos for you guys But we've already done our post-Japan stream where I showed all the photos, and unfortunately, I never found it. I did look, but I never found it. Tim and Mark, the writer and artist behind Common America, are currently in Japan right now, so maybe they'll find it. And they've been posting photos during their trip on the main Common America page, so definitely something to keep an eye out for. Animate with a T. Animate, not anime. Sorry, I know that my syllables are a little funny sounding while my nose is still stuffed. Did you try vending machine meals? No, I only get drinks. I didn't realize they were meal vending machines. I never even saw those. They might only be in specific spots. This weekend you're going to stream in the afternoon. Might be useful since tomorrow night is movie night. Yeah. Tomorrow and the day after, we're going to be doing... Here, let me grab the thumbnails, actually. We can talk about this week's streams. We have 3 streams this week, including today. And we're trying all early time slots. Play. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I've been trying to mute for that, but that one came on kind of sudden. Okay. Ba-bang! So tomorrow, we're going to return to Subnautica. And then the day after, we're going to return to Minecraft. We're going to try to build the Burger Dome for the Common Tower. Or at least start farming supplies for it. Because I want to start bringing back our usual game series. So we're starting with these 2 because they're both more like open world exploration. I'm not as worried about my talking ability for these. We are absolutely going to do Sonic. I am waiting till my voice is like 100% for Sonic. Because I tend to be a lot more screamy and yelly and chaotic. Sonic brings out something in me, and I would like to have my full vocal capacity for it. So I figured we'd start with these 2 this week because I can tell that I'm getting better exponentially. I'm getting there. Every day we're getting better. But I'm not like 100% yet. So we're starting with these, and because they're kind of cozy, right? So I can be a little cozy. And then next week, if I'm feeling really good, we're gonna start bringing back Sonic then, because we beat the hero side, but we still have to do the dark side, and we gotta check up on Badger and Badger and Badger, and maybe we can get more Badgers, right? Right? Our chows, Badger, Badger, and Badger. I think I left them in the kindergarten for 2 straight months. They're probably really sad. We might need to go get them soon. It's okay, it built character, right? But yeah, so we're gonna pick up our badgers from the Chow Badger Garden, and then work on the dark story. Because I want us to do all the stuff for Sonic. I'm not crazy enough to say we'll 100% it because some of those emblems are crazy, but I would love for us to do more. And maybe if I'm really feeling it, they have crowd control for Sonic, so you guys can pay to mess the game up. That's something we could think about doing down the line. Not something I'm avid about right now, but definitely something we could consider in the future if that's something you guys would be interested in. I don't really know if crowd control is really your speed, so we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so that's the streams for this week. We're gonna do some Nautica and Minecraft tomorrow. I need to make sure everything's working properly because I'm still having some tech issues and I don't know why. But that's the plan. And then the following week will be the same. Now, I do have to go on a bit of a hero excursion around the 3rd of December. I have been called away to save a poor civilian in need and will be gone for a few days on that trip. But I should be back around somewhere between the 5th and the 7th. So streams that week might be a little weird. But you know I gotta go do my superhero stuff, so when I come back, we'll get back to gaming. I guess that's the curse of being a superhero streamer, is you're always being pulled in multiple directions. I need my tissue.
数枚いる
Sorry about that. Oh my. That was bad. That was gross. Ugh. It's always worse in the morning. Every time, the morning's always the worst, and I kind of slept in a little bit more than normal today. Whoa! Hey! Thank you so much for the $10 super. You have streams that aren't weird? Excuse me? Are you saying I'm weird? Capybadgers, you don't think I'm weird, do you? Who am I kidding? I'm weird / positive though, right? Right? It's a positive thing, right? I think I keep it together pretty good. Man, can't hide the weirdness, I guess. I guess it just comes out. What can you do? What can you do? To be fair, yeah, you guys are the ones that try to eat the floor constantly. Oh my goodness, so many follows. Thank you. Welcome on in, everyone. Thank you. America! Wow, thank you, everyone. Just got over bronchitis. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry. Yeah, everyone's getting sick right now. Twitch, take your vitamin C. Go pick up some airborne or emergency. Go get it. I'm probably gonna be past mine within the next month. Wow, I hope not. Within the next week, and hopefully you all are too. Yeah, orange juice is good too. The only problem with orange juice when you have bronchitis, right, is it scorches your throat a bit. You get all the vitamin C, which is good, but it does scorch your throat a little, and that's not good. That's not good. That's the opposite of what you want. So, you know, I guess that's the catch-22. But yeah. Oranges are very good for you, though. They're very good for you. A little high in sugar content, but they are good for you. And they're tasty. They're tasty. Yeah, spam those hundreds. Very true, very true. Whew. And you know, when you're sick, something I like to do is I like to spice my food up. So instead of just having a normal burger, I have a spicy burger, right? I put some jalapenos in there. I grab some tapatio and some cholula, and I just pour it all over it, and then I bite in, and then I go, ah! But then, like, my nose is clear, and then I eat the burger. You know? You know? And then your nose is clear. It's actually probably, I haven't, very uncarly of me, I haven't had breakfast this morning. So when stream's done, that's exactly what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go make a breakfast burger, and then I'm gonna spice it to heck and back and scream my head off. So if you hear your superheroine screaming outside your window, that's me. Don't worry, it's me. I'm just clearing my nose up, you know. Yeah, like a burger that bites back. Makes it feel a little feisty, a little fun. I'm not like the best with spice, but I like the taste of certain hot sauces. Does that make sense? And like I like the taste of certain peppers and whatnot, but me and spice don't like hyper get along. like you've read, you know, some of the girls can knock back spice way better than me. But I still like it. I still like it. Yeah. Yeah. I like the flavor, right? Some hot sauces are like flavorless and are just there to burn your mouth. I don't really care for that. But when it's like a really yummy, like, okay, I brought up Cholula and Tapatio because those are the two that, like, for like normal store brand hot sauces that taste pretty good. Like, I like the flavor of them. Too much of them burns, but I do like how they taste. They add an element to the burger that wasn't already there that I like. I just gotta be careful how much I do, because now I'm screaming and breathing fire, and that's not my superpower. I'm a lightning girl, not fire. Rally's fries are good. Oh, I haven't had Rally's fries in so long. It's been so long. There's not that many of them, and they're only what? Those are only West Coast, right? Right? Isn't Rally's and Checkers only West Coast? That's the only place I've seen them anyway. I haven't had those in forever. Their fries are very good. Are they peppery? I mean, I guess they actually kind of are. They're not like... It's more like a black pepper though, right? Like, it's not like hyper spicy. They're not really spicy. They have a spicy sauce though. Their fries are great. Oh man, I love those. You're in Florida and there's Checkers there? Oh, okay. Okay, so maybe Maybe it's Checkers is the East Coast name and Rallies is the West Coast name. They do sell them in Walmart in like frozen bags, but that's different. That's different than going there and getting them in person. Maybe I just need to Google it. Maybe there's one near me and I just never realized. That does tend to happen a lot. But I won't lie, that does happen to me quite a lot. Wait. If you're allowed to, I feel like I'm getting confused on the question, but I mean, you're free to ask questions. There are some questions that I can't answer. Do keep that in mind. I do have some limitations to the answers I can give. I am not all-seeing. I may be powerful, but I'm not, you know, I'm not omniscient, so. In your opinion, what burger place does the best fries? Oh, you can't ask me that. Oh, man. Would you get mad at me if I told you it changes based on the mood I'm in? It changes. It changes. I am extremely partial to Rallies / Checkers fries. I'm very partial. But sometimes I want like Jack in the Box curly fries, right? Like you can't put Rallies fries next to Jack in the Box fries. They're different. They're different fries, right? But they're both good. I'm not that big on McDonald's fries. Like, they're good. I like them. I definitely like them and I order them. But I feel like out of all the regular fries, McDonald's does tend to drop the ball for me a bit. But I also get really unlucky and they tend to be soggy when they're given to me. Like, I don't know if I'm just pulling the bad card every time, but McDonald's keeps giving me soggy fries. I don't know why. It just keeps happening. Consistently, time after time. Which place has the best milkshakes? Freddy's, except they're custard, I think. I think those count as like custard shakes, not milkshakes. Oh, and there was, oh my goodness. I was in California once. I was on a small trip, and there was a mom and pop burger shop that I think was literally just called Burgers. Like, that was literally like the name on the sign. If there was more to the name, I never saw it, so that might not even be the company name, but it was literally, there was this little old man running the whole thing by himself. That chocolate milkshake is the best chocolate milkshake I've ever had. I hope that old man's doing well. I hope he's doing good. He has the secrets. He has the secrets to good milkshakes. Ah, thank you! Adoru, thank you! Thank you, I'm glad you like my model. Okay, I muted the cough that time. I did it in time! I caught it! I'm getting better. Freddy Fazbear's? Yeah, the bear. The funny animatronic man. No. Not that. Silly. Though I bet their pizza's pretty good. How much do you want to bet that FNAF pizza's pretty good? I bet it's pretty solid. There's gotta be a reason Chica likes it so much, right? Right? There's gotta be a reason. Could I survive 5 nights? I don't know, guys. I don't know if I could. As a gamer, I don't know. And if you put me in the game, absolutely. They're animatronics and I have lightning powers. I think I'd have an advantage. But gaming-wise, ooh, it's scary. It's scary. I don't know. There's a lot of jump scares in FNAF. I don't know. There's something wrong about, I'm too worried about me playing the game, but I'm really confident being put inside the game. That's a weird mix-up. I feel like something about that isn't quite right. I feel like I might have that a little backwards, but it's true. Oh, man. Yeah, no, we haven't done any horror games on the stream. We haven't done any. I haven't streamed a single horror game. Mainly because I don't want to show you guys an unsightly side of me. I want to be your hero that you believe in. And I don't want to show you an unsightly side of me. And I worry that horror games may bring out... I'll be saying things worse than bedsheet, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to risk that. Even heroes are afraid. Well, you see, the problem is when there's a monster, right? And I have to keep people safe, right? I I can use my powers and destroy it. But when I'm playing a game, if I use my powers, my PC is fried and no more common streams, and that's probably a bad thing. This PC is very expensive. my hero budget is not very large. Being a superhero is not as lucrative as you may think, so I'm a little worried about frying the PC in panic. Right? Fair, makes sense. If I get too spooked and I let off a lightning move, the whole street's gonna lose power. Why, Yomi? Can we get a shout out for Yomi? No robbing banks. What? No. How about you and I go to a farmer's market and we run a burger stand to get some extra money together? How about that? Yeah? Yeah, how about we help the people and we make good burgers? We could run a small little burger stand. I can English. I'm having trouble here. That'd actually be really cute. Wait, that'd be super cute. Yomi, what's your favorite kind of burger? Favorite kind of burger? Everyone say hi to Yomi. Ooh, where's my coffee? Oh yeah, like hot dogs would be fun. Bacon, cheddar, and avocado. Classic. Avocado burgers are pretty good. My personal top favorite right now, it's definitely been, I've been really into like breakfast burgers that have like a chipotle sauce. And there's like a sunny side up egg in it that like spills over the burger. I had one recently that had caramelized onions with it too. Oh, so good. That might be hard to do at a farmer's market though. That might be a little hard to do at a farmer's market, but that's one of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorites. You're hungry now? Well then go get a burger. Go burg it up. Yeah, that's gonna be my new catchphrase. Go burg it up. I don't know about that one. I might need to workshop it a bit more. Is there such a thing as a dessert burger as there is dessert pizza? Yes. Yes? Question mark? Hold on. Looking it up. I feel like I've heard of this, but I couldn't tell you what's in it. Dessert burger. I mean, I'd immediately pulled things up. Nestle Toll House Dessert Burgers. The Chocolate Burger, St. Pierre, USA. Yeah, they're a thing. They're a thing. I can't tell if this is like, is it cake kind of burger? Or like I'm gonna have to research this a little bit more. But it is a thing. Things are coming up in the search engine for it, so. I will have to try. Yeah, I think the thing is the question is that, it's not ground beef, right? But I mean, you can make like caramelized bacon and whatnot, so like, maybe you can do sweet ground beef. I mean, meatloaf kind of gets sweet sometimes. So I guess my question is that ground beef or is it just burger shaped? Could you make a sweet ground beef and actually make a proper dessert burger that still uses ground beef? I don't know. I want to know. I'm so interested now. Has anyone tried a burrito hot dog? Look, I don't know what a burrito hot dog's supposed to be, but this brings me to a story. So, you know what they say about airline food, right? As much as it's a classic wind-up for a joke, on my flight back from Japan, they were like, oh, we're gonna do burritos. Do you want the beef burrito or the vegetable one? So I go, beef! And they hand me this little guy, and I'm like, okay, it's a little burrito. I'm sure it'll be fine. I've never tasted something more terrible in my life. This might actually be the worst food I've ever had in my life. The inside was like, they called it beef. That wasn't beef. I don't know what it was. But there was like a hot dog shaped meat thing with enchilada sauce, like just loose in there, hard beans, and like stringy cheese. It was so bad. It was so terrible. I've never had something so terribly tasting in my life. And I was sitting with strangers on the flight back. And the guy on my left ate 3 of them, and I don't know what was going on with him. And then the old man on my right looked at mine, looked at his, and just kind of tucked it in the seat in front of him and said nothing. Frankly, I think the guy next to me had the right idea. It was so bad. Yeah, it was terrible. I flew United both ways. So I don't understand, like, the flight there food was amazing, and the flight back, the other 2 meals were great. But whatever was going on with those burritos were a crime against burritos. Like, someone call up Mexico. We need to do something about this. Like, we need to, it was so bad. It was so bad. United deserves to be shunned for whatever that burrito was. That was the worst thing. It would have been so cheap to just do a bean burrito. Why wasn't it just like bean and cheese burritos are like the backbone of the most like classic I'm a poor American diet? Come on. They're cheap and easy. Why did they do that? Like, what was the thought process? At what point in reality did they ever consider that was a good idea? They could have just grabbed cheap bean and cheese burritos and everyone would have been happy. I'm really mad about it. I'm really salty, can you tell? I'm really upset about it. Are we talking about boiling the cheese? No, we don't recognize that. So there's this concept that if you don't recognize that it exists, then it's not real, and that's that. Yeah. Yeah. We don't talk about that. We just don't talk about that. Until I release the video. Thank you for the follow. There's been so many follows today. I'm honored. Thank you. That's how I treat other drivers on the road. Oh boy. Oh boy. I want to ask what state you live in, just so I can be like, that makes sense. But I also don't want you to dox yourself. You should drive safely. Drive safely. Be a safe driver. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so how are we feeling about these earlier time slots? I am seeing a lot of the same people in chat on Twitch, but the YouTube crew today seems pretty different than normal. And I think that's because of the time slot. So I'm hoping you guys are pretty happy with that. I do want to do some late ones too, because of the crew that does the late streams obviously can't make these. But this week we're just trialing it out, and then we're gonna start to like filter in a few like random slot times. We're gonna be a little variable on time. Know that you're not gonna be able to catch every stream unless you're like me and sleep is a rarity. Aww, I'm glad you like hearing my voice. Oh, YouTube also changes usernames as well. Does it? Does it? Well, that's weird. Oh, right, because they did the transition to like the @ rather than your channel name. I forgot all about that. Personally, I prefer the later ones. I know I'm in the minority. I'm kind of a night owl. I actually, this might sound debatable, but looking at like who's able to attend what streams, I think the majority actually prefer the later streams. But there's the concept of the vocal minority versus the quiet majority, right? Like, this is something we see a lot online, where a small group of people will be very vocal about a complaint, and it'll feel like that must be the grand opinion, because that small group of people are very vocal about it. Meanwhile, the people that are content don't really feel a need to talk so much about it because they're content. So you have a large portion of people that just aren't communicating what works better for them or what they prefer because they're content, so they have no need to. So now we have a unseen quiet majority that no one really knows exists. and you don't recognize exists until things change, and then you go, oh, I see now. In my years of scouring how the internet works as like what content creators do, I've come to realize that that's a pretty common situation where and it's not like ill-intended, right? This is just like a thing that happens, because like think about it this way. Think about reviews for like Google reviews are a great example. Unless incentivized, there's a lot of places that have issues getting positive reviews because people who have a good time typically won't go out of their way to write a review because they had a good time. A review is the last thing they're thinking of. But someone who's had a bad experience, a review is the first thing they're gonna think of because they want things to change, right? It's kind of the same across the board. Like if you're content with a system, you're probably just not gonna say anything because you're happy. And that's a good thing. That in and of itself is a good thing. And it is also good if you are unhappy to be able to voice that. Like this is good stuff. Across the board, these are good concepts. But it does create this conundrum where it's very easy for someone who's in like a creative position who makes all the decisions to go, everyone's saying blank, I should do blank. But then they do blank and 90% of the people go, wait, why did you change that? Because that 90% never once registered that needed to change and never felt the need to vocalize that they were happy with it. And I feel like that's kind of the situation happening with the time slots for stream. Because consistently, I do see a lot of people who lurk and aren't as talkative come in on the late night streams that aren't able to make early streams. But during the early streams, there's a large portion of people that are like, oh, I'm so happy I get to be here, right? And both are totally valid. But one group isn't talking so much. One group is not vocalizing what they want more, and it's because currently the system is set up to give them what works for them without them really having to think about it. Sorry, I have thought about this heavily. I've thought about this really heavily. Can you tell? Can you tell? I like learning about you guys. I like learning about how content works. That way I can try to make sure that I give you guys the best stuff possible. But that does mean I have spent a lot of time like really learning how some of this stuff works, so that way I can try to make you guys as happy as possible. But that does mean I've become a little absorbed by it. I've become a little absorbed with how some of it works. But that's why I wanted to try a straight week, a normal Friday, Saturday, Sunday stream week at the 1 o'clock time slot, because this was more or less my theory on what I think is happening. But until I do these 3 streams and look at like who the attendance is, if I start seeing like people go, oh man, this actually kind of sucks, like I won't know, right? So this week is kind of my way of really testing those waters and seeing like who can and can't make certain time slots. How does the Capybadgers as a whole feel about certain moments? More than likely, what I'm probably going to need to do is split it up, where there's like certain days I'll have early streams and certain days we'll have late streams, but I want to see like where the balance is, because I want as many of you to be as happy as possible, right? Yeah, that's the plan anyway. That's the plan. Know that your Carly is trying her best here. But yeah, so anyway, if you're ever like in any sort of like online community and you see someone you know starting to make a decision based on how many people are commenting certain things, this is your opportunity to hit them with some really solid advice about, are you sure you need to change that, or is that just a very vocal minority and you need to look more at like why they are upset and what you can do? We see this a lot with models. This is something you see a lot with models. I'm sure for those of you who are VTuber fans who have been in other VTuber communities, you will see people who will change their models. They'll get upgrades, right? And you'll get a group of people that are very vocal about how they liked the original model more. And sometimes you see this creator then get rid of the new model and go back to the original model out of panic that their audience is upset. But then at that stage, you discover that like now everyone's complaining about the other thing, and there's really no... you can't appease both sides. This is like the super classic example that you see a lot, and it's kind of just par for the course. This is par for the course as a VTuber, I think. But like this is a really clear example of like how we can see those types of comments like fuel and change creator decisions. The unfortunate news for you guys is, as you've probably caught on, I'm a determined girl. This Carly, she listens to no one but herself. So if I ever make a change and a few of you go, I don't like this, I hate to break it to you, I'm a determined girl. Yeah, I'm a superhero. I'm a superhero. Yeah. But yeah, so that's more or less is my note. Is like if you ever decide to do content creation, or you find yourself like moderating for a creator or something, and you start to see those kind of things happen, now you know like a little bit of an internal secret about like how like vocalization works with opinions on the internet, and how to not let it steer your decisions. You gotta really look through the line and figure out how much of that is like accurate and how much of it is just because certain people are in a position that they need to talk about it more, right? So you gotta really figure that one out. It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. I hope you're good at puzzles. If you try to please everyone, you end up pleasing no one. It's true. It's true. It's good to put on a front forward decision to try to make the world a better place and to make as many people as possible happy. Oh my god, my nose is plugged. Why does this happen right now? Okay, sorry. But the flip side of that is everyone is different. And you cannot appease absolutely everyone. And if you spend so much time dividing yourself up, right? You lose your self-identity. You lose the piece of you that kind of focuses on what it is you're setting out to do and standing for. And you can't lose that in the effort to appease everyone, right? So the goal is to make the world a better place, to be a positive person, and to constantly learn about things and expand your horizons. But don't let yourself become a pushover because of conflict, right? Like sometimes you gotta hold your ground on the things that you think are good, especially if it's not hurting anyone, right? Now, if in the event the thing you are holding your ground on is hurting people, check yourself. But if it's not, if we're just talking about like a model or like a clothing piece or something really simple, right? And it makes you happy and it's not hurting anybody, then like hold your ground a little bit. You don't have to make everyone happy. You need to make yourself happy, and you want to make the world a better place. You know? As long as your focus is always to make everything around you better, but also to hold your own ground, then you're doing the right thing. But you can make everyone happy because everyone's different and everyone's unique, and the world is so complex, like you're gonna lose your mind trying to make everyone happy. You're gonna go absolutely Mick crazy. So don't do that. Don't go Mick crazy. Don't go Mick crazy. That's just a waste of your energy at that point. Yeah, there's no such thing as perfect. No one's perfect. And everyone makes mistakes. Literally, everyone screws up in their lives, like all of us do, myself included. And we just have to hold ourselves to a standard of constant self-improvement, you know? Why is this turning into self-help? Why is this turning into self-help? I feel like this is the third time this has happened. Can you just tell I like positive speeches? Hee hee. I like positive speeches. I just want to see the world be better. That's all. That's all. I mean, that's why I'm a hero after all, right? Therapy session midstream? No. No. We're gonna go back to talking about burgers because I clearly have to segue this conversation. I clearly need to get you guys onto some Capybadgers. Burgers. Man, I'm hungry. I really should have eaten before stream. Not eating before stream is a mistake. Should have eaten. Should have eaten some food. I'm in that mental state where like everything makes me think of food. And that's bad. Dr. Carly with a PhD in burgers. Wait, can we make that like a subcomic? Can that be like an offshoot, like an AU? Aw, I'm glad to know my presence helps you. I try. I try. Whether it's me here on the VTuber channel or the me you read in the comics, I hope I bring you joy and happiness. Is burgers for breakfast a good idea? Well, when you need as many calories as I do, yes. Absolutely. Stream idea, burger brand trying. Oh my god, like making our own burger shop? Okay, actually, hold on. You guys remember when we did our coaster stream the other day? Guess who didn't save her data? Oops. Burgerland might be dead in the water. Burgerland might be dead in the water. Yeah. Burgerland might be gone. I may have not saved. It's a problem. Yeah, breakfast burgers are a thing. I've spent so much of today talking about them because I love them. I love them. I love them. I need to go grab another tissue because I used all the tissue I brought. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna just kind of poof. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I got more tissue, I blew my nose, now I can talk again. I could tell I was starting to get to the point where like every word I was saying was like getting blocked and I'm like, oh, I need to grab more tissue. I hate getting sick, but I really specifically hate the butt end of a cold when I'm trying to talk to chat and every few words my nose stuffs and I can't. I hate it. I hate it. It's so cruel. It's an evil condition. Like, there's worse things in the world, but I hate it. I hate it very specifically. It's a curse, I tell you, a curse. Oh, Zyko, I understand. There is an offshoot series on Webtoon that I believe you can read for free. So it's not the main series, but it's like a school offshoot series. So maybe you can read that one. And if you ever find yourself in a convention, maybe you can get yourself some hard copies. Yeah, being sick's never fun. The walls of Burgerland have claimed to chatter. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. I like all burgers. They're all yummy. I know that sounds silly, but it's true. I mean, assuming that they aren't putting crazy things on it. Wouldn't it be funny if Carly forgot to turn off her mic before blowing the nose? No! That would be so gross! You don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that. Trust me, it sounds terrible. It sounds so bad. You don't want it. You don't want to hear that. Excuse me. Aw, you guys are so sweet. My voice usually sounds even smoother. I say that with excessive confidence when, frankly, I feel like I sound like a seagull half the time. I was looking over some clips because I need to send some clips over to get edited soon because I'm trying out this thing. And I was looking at the clips and I'm like, man, I laugh like a dying seagull. How does anyone put up with me? I laugh so badly. I become so obnoxious. How does anyone like my voice? I'm so obnoxious. Sorry, that was a bad time for me to have to blow my nose. That was like mid-conversation point. But yeah, I feel so obnoxious. I've even like mentally been like, man, should I change my laugh? I don't know if that's something people can do. I don't know if changing your laugh is something that you're actually capable of. But I'll be like super soft talking, and then all of a sudden like seagull laughter, and I'm like, oh no. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Like some people have like these like types of like cute laughs, and I'm like full belly barrel laugh. Like it's either like silly hiccup or it's like full barrel laughter. Like what can you do? What can you do? At least you know it's authentic. At least you know it's authentic. Where are the burgers? They're in the bag, and I'm gonna eat them all. Because I bought them from Carl's Jr. Yeah. Insert a clip of a seagull when Carly laughs. No! No, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. You wouldn't make your hero sad, would you? Robot, thank you. You guys haven't heard me sing that much, but I'm glad you like my singing voice. I've only ever released one cover on this channel, and it wasn't even like a proper cover. I haven't done a proper cover yet because they're expensive. They're expensive. I wanna do a cover soon, but the one that I was going to do, there was an opportunity that had come my way, and I was gonna try to get a music thing done for you guys, but funding became a little funny for it, and then the Japan trip also kind of really heavily messed that up. But I want to release a proper cover for you guys if financials ever allow. If financials ever allow, then absolutely. Because I feel like I could have totally done so much better. That the cover that we have on this channel is kind of more of like a raw take. It's not really timed or mixed or anything. That's kind of just a raw take. And I would love to produce a proper cover for you guys. What music you would like to make a cover? Oh, probably some classic rock. Maybe some 80s, 70s, that kind of thing. I'd even be willing to go back to the 60s, but the singing styles in the 60s, there's not a lot that complement my vocals. Are you more of a heh or a kick or or an oh, probably a probably that, but like it's like is like what happens when I get like really excited. It becomes very like yeah. We just slowly getting more and more unhinged is the problem. We just get more and more unhinged, you know? Yeah, I'm thinking like classic rock. I think classic rock would be good. I am a rather good fan of Pat Benatar, so that could be fun. She's got some fun songs. I could try to do one of, and her range and my range intercross at some areas, but then her range goes crazy high out of nowhere, and I'm like, well, okay, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, Sylvia's got the Ojo-sama laugh. She's the oh for sure. It's actually rather infuriating sometimes, especially when she beats me at a game and then she does that, like, Now, one of these days her game controller's gonna go missing and it wasn't me. Valkyrie, thank you! Thank you! Thank you for the membership renewal. Aw, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you for being a Capybadger! Thank you for supporting me. Aw, thanks! You're so sweet. Man, you guys are spoiling me. I like a lot of classic 80s and classic 70s music, so I think it'd be really fun to do something in that vein. And I think my voice complements rock styles pretty well, so it'd be nice to do something like that. Just a casual cover, right? Nothing too crazy. Because I feel like I need a better music example. I'm really glad you guys like what I have produced. I'm really happy that you like it. But I want to show you that I can do more. Oh, Redoni, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like my costume. I made it myself. Gotta look good when I'm out there fighting monsters. It's an important part of the job. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Should we leave music in the Discord? I believe we have a channel for music. Yeah, there's a music channel. Feel free to drop things in there. By any means, it's no guarantee because, like, keep in mind, covers are kind of expensive. A full cover costs around $300 to make. If I get an MV done for it, which I would like to do, that adds another minimum of $150 or $200 to it. So it's probably not going to happen very frequently, if at all, but I would like to at least do one. They are just very expensive to do, so we will see down the line if that happens, okay? Okay. Okay. Something that we can think about. Yeah. Music's pricey. It can be even more expensive depending on who you work with, but like those are the average prices that I know I could produce it for. Karaoke stream? I'd be willing when I'm feeling better. We could do like an 80s rock, an 80s rock karaoke stream. I get really nervous during karaoke streams. I get like, I get super like, but I'd be down. But I want to get like fully better first. So maybe in January. I'm sure by then I'll be fine. I'm sure by then I'll be past whatever I'm trying to get through now. Because what's gonna happen is I have to get rid of the rest of the cold, which will probably take this week to do. And then it's gonna take me at least one full week after that of like doing like throat health care and stuff and singing exercises to get my vocals back to where they should be. And then it's the actual recording part, but 2 weeks from now, we're looking like mid-December. It's gonna be Christmas time. It's gonna be Christmas times. So I'm gonna be a little swamped because of the holidays, but I would like to do that, yes. I would like to do that. I do fan music for VTubers. Can confirm music can be extremely expensive, including non-music hardware. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, hold on. Goodness gracious. Bleh. Early streams definitely meant I'm having issues. Are you a Christmas enjoyer or a Christmas Scrooge? Christmas enjoyer. Christmas enjoyer. That better be accurate. I answered that a little bit too fast. I hope that's accurate. Christmas enjoyer is my answer, but comic book fans, if I need to be checked here. Christmas in October, yay or nay? I do Halloween first, and I do like Thanksgiving. But the day after Thanksgiving, I mean, free game. Free game. Out of curiosity, if you debuted a new model, would it be your Carly outfit? Wow, that's crazy that I can't answer that question. Awesome, thank you, Darth. I answered it a little bit too fast and I didn't take a minute to like fact check myself. Thank you for confirming. Whew. Whew, wipe the sweat off my forehead. Got a little too excited. Thanksgiving is annual pie day. Well, I love pie, so I love pie. And as I said earlier, like I like holidays that are about like kind of sitting back and being thankful for things. Even for me, Christmas is a moment to honor the people that you love. Like it's not about the gifts, right? The gifts are just a way that you showcase your care for others. So I kind of handle all of these holidays in a very like remembrance style rather than it being about objects. And I think all of that really is critical. So I don't like skipping Thanksgiving, but the day Thanksgiving is over, oh, the Christmas tree is up, the lights are on, I am wearing a Christmas hat every single day and dancing around the house, listening to Christmas music. My preferred Christmas music gets a little mixed up. We get a little mixed up. I do like a lot of the more like Catholic Christian songs, like Silent Night and stuff like that. But I also really like, oh god, what were the Frosty the Snowman, like what's it called? What's it called? The Frosty the Snowman, like claymation movies. Does anyone remember the claymation movies? Like, they're really old. They're like from the 60s or something. Those. I love those. I love those a lot. Yeah, like Rudolph. Yeah. Yes, I love those. I love those so much. They're old and they're classic and I love them. Now, they are a little scary, like Uncanny Valley sometimes, but I love them. I love them so much. But yeah, so I like that stuff. I like a lot of the more popular tunes too. Like, I just like Christmas. I just like it. It's just a nice time. It's a good time. Klaus is very good. Klaus made me cry. Klaus is emotional. I was not ready for Klaus. If you guys have watched Klaus on Netflix, oh boy, you're in for it. It's great, but oh man, that's a tearjerker. What about Home Alone? Home Alone's pretty fun. Home Alone's pretty fun. All right, I have to get this out of the way before someone brings it up since we're talking. Every time I bring up Christmas, someone does this. I have not seen Die Hard. I just need you to know I haven't seen it. I will fix that this year, okay? We'll fix it. Everyone goes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I haven't seen it. I know nothing about it. So if you bring up Die Hard, know that I'm sorry, I'm a disappointment. I don't know it. I'm sorry. I will watch it so that way everyone will stop going, you haven't seen it? But I haven't seen it. So let's just get that out of the way now because I know it's going to come up. It always does. Do a watch-along stream. Am I allowed to do a... Well, I guess, yeah, if we did, like, proper watch-along style. Maybe with the members. Member watch-along. The Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya is also a Christmas movie? I mean, yeah, kinda. I guess you could argue that one. Haven't seen that in years. Oh, man. I feel like that just made me feel a little old, actually. I almost died when you said you haven't seen Die Hard. I'm sorry. I know. How dare I? Absolutely terrible. How could I do it? How could I do that? How could I do that? But I will fix that, okay? I will fix that. I just want to make sure we're all on the same playing field here, and you know that that's the case. Cool. Cool. Cool beans. Now you know. Now you know, and now we can stop talking about it for a while. There's a lot of Christmas movies that are like Christmas adjacent. There's also like, I don't know if you guys are into them, but like the Hallmark Channel always has like a million super cheesy romantic Christmas movies. I didn't really watch that many of them. I know that like they would play and I would kind of be in the area and I would like here and there kind of like pay attention and then move on to something different. Like it was never like a adverse reaction, but I was never like, this is my thing. Does that make sense? It was like kind of, I didn't hate the Hallmark Channel, but it was kind of like background noise. Maybe that's more offensive than hating that. I don't know. I treated it like background noise. So I don't even know most of them, but like, I wouldn't have an issue with them, I guess. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? When does Hallmark even start showcasing all their movies? Like, Pema, thank you for the follow. Like, when does that even begin? Does that start like Christmas? Like, when does that start? October? Oh, good God. Oh. Oops. Wah! Wah! Nah, Pema! Oh, you're too sweet. Your new model's adorable, by the way. I wasn't positive if this was you or not until I saw your badge. And I went, oh, that is you! Yeah, I saw your new model. It's so cute. Everyone, go check out Pema. My feed has been full of your debut stuff. And I thought you were adorable. Adorable. How's your streaming been going? I hope you've been having a good time. Hopefully everyone's been really well receptive. Yeah. No, I blush. You don't blush, I blush. Everyone go say hi to Pema. She's super sweet and super cute. We're talking about Christmas movies right now. Which, it is a little early for us to be having this conversation, but whatever. Whatever, there's only 6 days until Thanksgiving, so. Yeah, only 6 days. It's all right for us to kind of start this conversation, right? Yeah, it's never too early to start talking about it. It's fine. It's good. Banoy. Yeah, Pema's Banoy. Very cute Banoy. I need more of my coffee. I feel like all the talking is I can feel my throat drying out in real time. I'm sorry. I'm still recovering from being sick. If you guys just came in, I've had a cold for the last 2 weeks. I'm at the butt end of it, so like I can talk and do everything, but I am at that stage where like I can tell that I'm not 100%. There we go. What? I'm gonna pivot the conversation a bit off the holidays because I want to pick a new game for us to play soon. I'm kind of caught on what I want to do. I want to try something that's really different than all the stuff we've done so far. I'm not saying we're gonna do a horror game, but maybe something a little bit more story-based, or maybe something a little darker. I don't know, but I want to mix it up a little. I want to mix it up a little bit. I want us to do something a little bit more full. Because so far we've been really sticking... We've been like really sticking to a very specific genre. With Sonic being the farthest we've outlaid that genre. But I do like a bunch of other types of games. So it's either we start like an RPG, because we all gushed about RPGs together during the Minecraft stream. So like we could pull up a classic RPG, or we could pull in something that's more of like a more story-based like adventure game or something, you know? I think I want to mix it up. I just have to decide what we're gonna do. Play Final Fantasy IX, finally beat it with all of us watching. I would be interested. Yeah, I mean, that could be fun. Yeah, I'm a VTuber. I've been a VTuber since July 4th. I debuted on my and America's birthday. Haven't read the comic, but I really like the animation. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad to hear you like it. Got really scared. I double tapped the mute button and that you guys could hear me coughing. Oh, ugh, eh. Wait. Persona for the true American experience. No. No, what? I do like the Persona series, though. I wonder if we are going to get a Persona 4 remake. Because they more or less announced it. They more or less announced it, and then kind of went quiet. Like, how long has it been since that announcement went out? It's been a while, and then it was just radio silence. I'm so scared of it getting canceled, because we keep seeing all this cool stuff come up for, like, 5 and 3. But it's been radio silence otherwise, and I'm like, oh. Yeah, there was a small trailer showed, which Twitter tore apart. Twitter tore it apart. Oh my gosh, Fable. Okay, so I played Fable, and I never beat it. Would you like to play a Pokemon game? We can do a Nuzlocke. Would you guys want to do a Nuzlocke? Just kind of see how it goes? We could do that. My first ever Nuzlocke. I sure hope I win. That could be cool. I'd have to get some assets for that, though. To get some assets if we're gonna do a Nuzlocke. But I think it'd be fun. If you guys don't know what a Pokemon Nuzlocke is, it's a challenge version of Pokemon, where if your Pokemon falls in battle, it's dead and you cannot use it again. And there's limitations for where you can catch too. So that'd be fun. Oh, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. Yeah, it'd be cool to give Fable a solid try. I'd also be down for, like, the Bethesda games are pretty cool. Those are pretty classic. That's a little bit more like Center Ground. I feel like I'm calling on, like, really classic ones. May I ask what kind of games do I like? Well, I do like the games I've shown you guys. I like a lot of things. I'm pretty open. I think the only games I don't tend to super enjoy is I'm not, like, really heavy into shooters. Marvel Rivals is the exclusion here. But, like, if you put Call of Duty in front of me, I don't think I'd have that much fun. I'd probably enjoy playing with my friends for a little, and then I would, like, just kind of put it down. I don't know. I need an element of story or an element of silly. I have to have one of the other. If it's silly, that's okay. So, like, Fortnite kind of lands in there. Marvel Rivals kind of lands in there. There's some silly in there that can kind of, like, keep me... can keep my attention focused, because they're silly. I need there to be silly. There's no silly. There's a problem. Just a little element of silly. Yes, I've heard the Mariah Carey song. I'm pretty sure if you live in America, you have no choice but to hear it. Like, it's a requirement. It's a requirement. Shooter games are super American, absolutely, but I tend to find myself bored after a little bit. It's just because it's so repetitive. I don't tend to like hyper-repetitive things unless the repetitive is like farming materials kind of repetitive. That's like the closest I can get to repetitive without losing track of what I'm doing. Because if I'm just doing round after round after round after round, 3 rounds is usually my limit. Even with the ones that I like that have silly elements that can kind of keep me going, I wear out. I wear out. I can't just keep doing it. I need something, like a goal. I need a goal. Or I just stop kind of caring. It's bad. It's always been this way. It also doesn't help that, like, I don't have, like, I have a competitive streak when it comes to gaming, but I'm not, like, a competitive gamer. That's Sylvia's job. And I feel like games like that definitely cater more to competitive gamers. You know what I mean? Because I don't have that, like, drive to be the best on the leaderboards and stuff. That's not really... Nah. Hi, Idle Trash. Welcome in, welcome in. Have I listened to the voice lines in Call of Duty Zombies? Very silly. No, I haven't. But I don't think voice lines would be enough to keep me rolling. What about, like, online Flash games? I'm sorry, Juby, like, Neopets? Neopets was awesome. Neopets was a good time. We like Neopets in this house. What if each common gal plays different types of games to complement the other strengths and weaknesses? I feel like that's kind of already the case. You guys just don't get to see it on stream. We all like different things and have different personalities. Some lines cross though. Like, there's a lot of different things that I like to play. But everyone's got their, like, preferences. Gaia Online. Wow. Old chat. I'm teasing. Man, is Gaia still a thing? Is it? Is Gaia still a thing? Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Is it? I don't know. I've been on the site. It's just been a long time. We're dinosaurs. Oh no. No, not dino. Not dino. No. Who will play horror and who will play dating sims? I feel like that should be pretty obvious.
そう参る
Sorry, I'm blowing my nose. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Ugh. I can't wait for this to be done. It is the most frustrating thing. I just want to talk. I just want to yap. I just want to be a yappy yapper. But I can't. Because every time I talk too much, that happens. And then I have to pause for like a minute. I hate it. Very frustrating. Very frustrating. A yapping yapper. Yeah. Yapping yappy. To yap 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 with my cappy yappers. Yeah! Your thoughts on the Resident Evil series? Zombie action game with horror elements. It looks fun. Looks fun. Does look fun. That new one's coming out kind of soon, right? Yeah, there's a new one coming out pretty soon. I know everyone was kind of freaking out when it got announced. A yapologist? How did you know that I had a PhD in yapology? I never talked about that before. Does my yapping skill just seek out? I have never played the Kingdom Come Deliverance games. I saw a little bit of a stream of one. The controls looked a little kooky, but a little fun. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. Maybe. Excuse me. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, well, we've talked a lot about the games I like. What about you guys? What are the games you guys like? Spent so long talking about me and my girls, but what about my Capybadgers? What kind of games do the Capybadgers like? Same as me? RPGs? RPGs? I have seen some screenshots of Kingdoms of Amalur, yes. Favorite RPG is Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. I have heard a lot of people talk about that one. Very positive reception for that one. Hi, Jet! Hello! Ooh, we got a lot of RPG fans. What? A lot of RPG fans. Platformers and roguelikes. Oh, what if we did, Oh, there's a few roguelike ones that I've been considering, but the names are slipping my mind. Yeah, roguelikes. I didn't even think about that. Death Stranding. Oh, yeah, I know very little about Death Stranding. I know it's like walking simulator / positive. Like that's like it's done well. But it's like slow pacing. Simulation games and roguelikes like Balatro. We did Balatro for the member only stream. Yeah, we did that. That was fun. That was fun. I did very well that day. I performed very highly. If you have a membership on YouTube, you can go check my Balatro skills. Dead Cells. I've never heard of it. There's a game with fireworks simulator. Eh? Like, okay, I'm just confused. Like you simulate fireworks? Like, what? Okay, oh, hold on. Okay, if we're gonna talk about the Nintendo Wii. We got RPG fans in the chat. How many of you have played the Wii RPG game, The Last Story? The Last Story was like the swan song RPG that came out on the Wii. and it was amazing. It was so good. I loved it. I absolutely loved the last story. It's a beautiful game. It does use the Wiimote controls, so you do kind of have to swing and whatnot with it, but the music, the characters, the plot, the battles, the environments, last story was truly an art piece. And it's really sad. I think it's so sad that it was the system's swan song, so a lot of people didn't buy it or play it, and then it just kind of like disappeared off the face of the earth. But if you have access to a Wii, trust me on this one, get your hands on a copy of the last story. If you are an RPG fan, you will have a fantastic time with it. You will have an absolutely fantastic time with it. In the grand scheme of times that I have talked about this game, this is one of those ones that like people just never got to do. It just slipped past everyone because of how they released it. But it is so good. If you are an RPG person, this is a good game for you. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. We even made some of the outfits from the game. I got really crafty with materials on that one too. The last story. Oh, I was obsessed with the last story for like years. Oh goodness. I would love to play that with you guys, but I have no idea how I would do that. I have to buy a Wii and somehow connect it to my, oh. I'd be so down to do it though. It'd also be like a workout stream because I'd have to swing the sword in the background. Oh, that'd be so fun. That'd be so fun. I'd love that. That'd be so cool. That would be hard to do. Thank you for the follow. Hi, Pepperino. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, I have never met someone that played the game and had a bad opinion of it. Outside of one person who was annoyed that it was a Wii thing. Like, you have to use the Wiimote with motion controls. Like, that was the only complaint people ever had. But they were trying to, like, make a proper final game for that system. It's not released on modern consoles, no. No, this one... It's what sucks is they built it to be for the Wii and nothing else, and then when the Wii died, literally like 2 weeks after its release, the Wii died. That was when everyone moved on to new systems, and they stopped selling Wii games in most stores outside of in really small tiny racks in the corner. It never moved on to any other systems. It just stayed as its swan song and then disappeared off the face of the earth, more or less. So, like, someone phrased this a hidden gem in chat, and I would say that you were entirely right, because that is exactly what it is. Because you have to play it on that dead system in order to experience it, which is so unfortunate. But it's a fantastic game, and I highly recommend it. Yeah, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Very good, very good. Very good. Last story was fantastic. I swear by that game. Can we make a me? We could. Hi, Arena! How are you doing, Rena? It's good to see you. This week we're doing early streams, but next week we might be able to do some later ones. Yeah, you can play it on the Wii U. Even though Nintendo abandoned it. So if you have a Wii U lying around, that's another opportunity. That's another opportunity. There's limited ways to do it, but there are a few, so... Good luck, Capybadgers. I hope your last story adventures go well. Would I hug a Goodra? IRL. Like the Pokemon? I think I'd hug almost any Pokemon. The Pokemon. It's pretty cool. Cannot play it on the Switch. No. No, there is no Switch port for it. Which is sad, because the Switch is the first system that they totally could do a proper remake for it. They absolutely could make a proper remake for it, because there are the Switch motion controls. Like, all the things that made it Wii locked, they could totally then do for the Switch if they were to make a remake for it. But they would have to remake it, and that's not going to happen. It was a one-off standalone JRPG. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Do I want it to? Oh, absolutely. I would be the poster girl for it. I would be shouting its names off every mountain with glee. But it's not gonna happen. I know when something is impossible. That one's impossible. But if by complete random, it's not impossible. I love The Last Story. Please sponsor me. Sorry. I don't know what came over me. That was crazy. That was weird. That was weird. So anyway, about airline food. Man. Oh, goodness. There's a lot of, like, really good, like, old school RPGs that I feel like a lot of people just didn't get to experience. But the Wii wasn't really, like, an RPG system, right? Like, when we think of the Wii, we don't think of RPGs. But the Wii had some weird game releases, right? Like, we had the Tales of Symphonia 2 game that came out. That was a Wii title. Weirdly enough. Why? Don't know. But that was a Wii title. Silent Hill Twisted Memories? That was also a Wii title, right? Really strange. Like, the Wii had some really bizarre game releases that kind of were really cool. That it wasn't so Nintendo heavy. Like, they got some, like, really fun hitting strange games on there. I feel like the Wii was a really good era for Nintendo. At least, like, as someone who owned one, I feel like the Wii was a pretty good era. And yeah, I could play the GameCube games, which was great, because there was a lot of good GameCube games. A lot of good ones. The Wii Bowling's pretty fun. I liked Wii Tennis more. I liked the Wii Tennis a lot. If we're talking, like, Wii Sports, I haven't tried the Switch Sports yet. I have no idea. Like, I remember it released and everyone was talking about it, and then everyone just kind of stopped talking about it. Common, are you excited for the Labubu movie? The what? Huh? There's no way. I don't believe you, and I'm scared to look it up. This feels like a trap. I feel like I'm being tarped. I feel like I'm being tarped. I don't know. It's not a trap. Which Capybadger wants to look this up for me? I refuse to deal with this. I refuse to risk it for the biscuit. Who wants to make the risk? Who wants to risk it for the biscuit? Sony bought the rights for a Labubu movie. What? Sony. Why? Oh, man. Well, alright. Okay. Look, to be fair, Sony's animation team has been pretty solid. The Spider-Verse movies and K-pop Demon Hunters was them, right? I'm not much for Labubus. That seems like a crazy decision for me. But they do have an animation team that's been pretty solid, so like, feel conflicted right now. Feel a little conflicted. That's crazy. I wonder what they're doing. That's crazy. Well, we'll find out. We will find out. Eventually, something will hit the market, and we will find out. We just have to hold strong, Capybadgers. We gotta hold the line. We gotta hold the line. Just because they bought the rights, I guess, doesn't guarantee that it's going to be a full movie. They could have bought the rights for it to be used in a feature, rather than it being a feature of itself. But we will find out. We will find out. Whenever a product becomes hyper popular, we do tend to see it start to have like a really strong media presence, even in like film. So I guess it makes sense. It does make sense, but not that big on Labubus. Not that big on them. I thought the Lego movie was gonna be bad and was pleasantly surprised. That's how I felt about I went into Detective Pikachu. I went into Detective Pikachu expecting it to be poor. And then it turned out to be one of my favorite movies ever. So, you know, you never know. You never know. We gotta just wait for it, okay? We just gotta wait. We gotta see what happens, because I went into Detective Pikachu expecting to be like, a series I love has been ruined. And then I walked out going, I want to watch that again. So, you never know, right? Yeah, it was a really good movie. It was a really good movie. I really liked it. I really liked it. Do I want to hear a joke? You came in here and the first thing you said was Labubu movie. I'm scared, but go ahead. Go ahead. Do we have mods? Do we have mods? Do we have mods around? I might need you. Best Pokemon movie ever? Okay, well, I don't know about that. I really like Detective Pikachu, but my favorite Pokemon movie is Pokemon Heroes. I really like Pokemon Heroes, which is the one with Latios and Latias. It's my favorite. Yeah, it's my favorite. I'm scared of your punchline. I'm too scared to even read out your joke. I'm scared, Elite. I'm scared. I feel fear. I feel fear in my soul, Elite. Oh my god. Okay, this is the dad joke. Where do rainbows go when they've been bad? To Prism. So they can have time to reflect on what they've done. Get it? Because prismatic light. Get it? Oh, okay. Oh boy. Is that the one where Ash kisses Latias? Yes. That is the one. That is the one. That's not what I like about it. Why do you judge me all the time? Look. Today's day one. Today's day one. I'm still learning about you. I'm treating you with a piece of caution that's healthy. It's good to be a little cautious on the internet. Classic internet safety. I'm not throwing pocket sand. If I was, you would have gotten timed out. That's my pocket sand. Pocket sand! Timeout. Haha. Hi, David. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I like Pokemon Heroes a lot. I like the characters. I like the story. I like the environment. Yes, that is a thing that happens. But like contextually, it doesn't seem as crazy, right? In context, it doesn't seem as crazy. But when we talk about it externally, it's suddenly very crazy, and all the Gardevoir owners in the chat are staring at me like, oh. Yeah, I know what's up. I know what you're thinking. I think you're insane, but I know what you're thinking. I also really like the 2000s movie, but I also really like the third movie, the one with Entei. That one gets me every time. Every time. The Entei movie always makes me really emotional. Pokemon the third movie has no business being so emotional. It's such a good movie, like from start to finish. The third movie is really, really solid. Like there's not a single point in that movie that I feel is like slow or bad. The third movie is just really across the board great. If you haven't seen that one, trust me, I know it's a little old now, but it still holds up. It still truly holds up. And I very much recommend it. The Mario Galaxy movie trailer. Have you guys watched it? Have you guys seen the Galaxy movie trailer? I have. I'm excited. I'm excited. It feels like they're mixing a bunch of the games for this one, so it'll be cool to see what they do. I like the first movie, so... I'm not like the biggest Mario girl. I haven't played many of the games. I don't know the lore as well as many like hardcore Mario fans. But I enjoyed the first movie, and I think I'm going to enjoy the second in like a very casual sense. You know? So we'll see. We will see. That is definitely something that'll be cool. Oh, you can also watch them on... Oh, goodness. Is it Hulu? One of the sites has like a Pokemon thing, and all the movies and a lot of the television show are there. But you have to pay for a subscription, which is poopy, but there's a thing. There is a thing that has all of them that you can just like stream it. Whew, how am I feeling? I'm starting to get really hungry. I actually think we're probably gonna wrap up soon because the hunger is starting to get the better of me. But I'm excited about this week. I'm really excited about this stream week. I think that we're gonna have a lot of fun. Tomorrow is Subnautica. We're gonna go back into Subnautica. It's gonna be another 1 p.m. time slot. I will make sure to eat before stream tomorrow. So we don't go through this again, where I'm like talking about burgers in between every conversation topic because I'm so hungry. So I'm gonna go fix that and make myself a nice little breakfast Borg. But tomorrow, 1 p.m. CST, and we are going to continue our playthrough of Subnautica. I want us to actually get to the clear of it because there is going to be a second Subnautica game at some point, and I would like us to have the first one under our belt before that happens. Thank you so much, Conrad, for gifting a membership. Brandon, I hope you enjoy your gift membership. Go grab your wallpapers. There's 2 wallpapers you can go snag. But yeah, I am going to go ahead and put us on our ending screen while I figure out raids. So that way both YouTube and Twitch can go where they need to go. Stream tomorrow will be on both Twitch and YouTube, so I will see you there for that. And thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I had a really fun time, and I hope you did too, okay? See everyone tomorrow. Bye-bye!
So, まあいる